Hi, I'm with Teri Hill with THEnterprise, and you know what? You have a wonderful phrase, ties to tattoos. And I know that you're the president of this company, but you're talking about a lot of companies in
Absolutely.
general, right?
Yes, yes. The company trends is the one of the things that I watch, and I work with companies to help them to make better decisions faster. One of the trends that you see is companies have gone from environments that were a lot more ties, and now they're environments that are a lot more tattoos. Sadly, though, many people are biased and judge based on that, which effectively stops good decision making. So I come in and I create conversation and build community so that they can make better decisions faster.
I love that. That's so valuable. I know. Did you have some stats on that too? So a little bit the percentages, or is it that it used to be heavier the ties? Is it actually heavier the tattoos?
50% of the workforce are millennials. So you can make your assumption based on that.
Right.
Probably 35% of millennials have tattoos.
Right.
And I'm willing to bet that some of the other Gen X and baby boomers have tattoos again. But yeah, I'll bet you if we all went, completely clothing free and bore our skin, you'd see the majority have tattoos and not so much ties.
Well, then you may be doing different kind of, consulting from that point. But what's another thing that you would like our audience to know about your message?
Absolutely. That we tend to have biases based on the way that we were raised and some of the attitudes, habits, and behaviors that are part of the generation we were raised in. But just because we have biases that form us, our self-awareness and conscious choice can transform us.
Wonderful.
Biases form us, choice transforms us. And we can make a choice to relate with different people in a number of different ways. First, we have to recognize our own bias that might be holding us back, and then we are open to be able to be more expansive with others.
Oh, the pearls of wisdom. And I know that I think that almost most everybody wants to be able to make that transformation, right? If they're thinking about it consciously. But I don't know that most people have the tools to be able to do it to the extreme that you can teach or that you can help. Where can they get some of these tips or find some of this information?
Oh, there's so much written about and so many videos out there trying to understand millennials and understand different generations. I mean, the information is prevalent, but the number one thing that they need to watch for is that when they feel that sting of bias, when the hair on the back of their neck starts to light up and they feel agitated, angry, or defensive, that's a clue that one of your generational biases is kicking in. Right. Learn to ask a question. It pulls it from this part of the brain to this part of the brain. So that's the immediate thing you can do is get out of your rat brain and come into your logic brain by asking a question. I like to tell my clients to ask the question, what else could be true?
Right. Well, I tell you what, I love your advice. It sounds so simple, and you think if you execute this thing that that you're going to get a great result, but most of us wouldn't have even thought to have done that. So it's really good advice. I love simple advice that's actionable. By the way, who is your typical client?
I work with small to mid-sized companies. Most of my companies are between, I have a few solopreneurs, but most of them are between 5 million and 50 million in revenue.
Wonderful,
Yes.
wonderful. And how can people find you online?
Teri Hill, TERIHILL.com, terihill.com.
Well, Teri, thank you so much. Wonderful words. And we love you here at Small Business Festival, and we appreciate you.
Fabulous opportunity. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Great ending, Teri.